Okay, so when I'm talking about rolling of the foot, what I'm really talking about are the precise anatomical terms of inversion and eversion. Inversion is where you move the sole of the foot towards the midline of the body. So excusing the Christmas socks, doing that I put the weight on the little toe side of the foot, I've lifted the big toe side of the foot, and the sole of the foot is now pointing inwards. If I go back to the middle position, eversion is the other way, where I lift so the sole of the foot turns away from the body, which lifts the little toe side, puts more pressure on the big toe side of the foot, and I'll come back to centre. So that's eversion, rolling inwards, and that's eversion, rolling outwards. So having just done that first bit with me seated so I can move the feet more properly, let's now do it in the standing position. If I invert both feet, what happens is the arches of the feet start facing each other. I've put more pressure onto the outside edges of the feet, the little toe side. My big toes are still trying to touch the floor, so what I've done is begun to claw the toes, making the arches of the both feet more pronounced, and that is rolling inwards or inverting. If I go back to the centre, I notice also when I evert, the legs rotate outwards as well. Can you see my knees are moving away from each other? If I go back to the centre position, if I evert both feet, immediately what happens, the knees come in. I'm pressing the big toe side of the foot closer into the ground, so I've lost the arch on the inside of the foot, and I've actually going back to centre and then everting again. I've actually lifted the outside edge of the feet, so my little toes are making far less contact pressure with the floor than the big toes. So that's the centre position. If you just watch my knees, when I evert, the knees come together. Go back to centre. When I invert, the knees go apart. Go back to centre.